Lesson 7. Means of Transport. Transport is the way or means by which people and goods from place to place travel. These means can be animals or vehicles. In ancient times, people had no vehicles. They had to go from one place to another on foot. So, they started using animals then. The invention of wheel brought about a revolution in transport. Carts fitted with wheels were made. They were pulled by the animals, but were slower means of transport. Then engines were invented, and by using them, the slower means of transport were changed into the faster means. They carried heavy loads with ease. The modern age is an era of quick transport. The modern means of transport have made it possible for people to reach every part of the world. The mode of transport we choose to travel depends on the distance to be traveled, the time and money we can spend. We use different modes of transport. They are divided into 3 groups: land transport, water transport, air transport. Land transport. The vehicles that move on land are included in land transport, which includes roadways and railways. Roadways. There is a very big network of roadways in India. Roads in our country connect all the major cities, towns and villages. They have been constructed even on mountains and in the desert. In India, there are 2 types of roads. Kacha roads. We have kacha roads in rural areas. People in villages run animal carts on these roads. People sit on these carts and carry goods. Second, Pakka roads. Pakka roads are strong. They are made of stone, cement and coal tar. Trucks, buses, cars, bikes, animal carts run along these roads with ease. Pakka roads are further divided as national highways and state highways. National highways. The national highways join important cities, capitals and seaports. One of the most important national highways is the Grand Trunk Road GTR. It runs from Kolkata to Amritsar. It is the longest road in India. It was made by Sher Shah Suri. State highways. The state highways join one district to another in the state. It also joins main districts of states with national highways. The state highways construction is done by the Public Works Department of the states. B. Railways. Indian railways form the major network of cities' transport system. Railway connect almost all towns and cities in India, and Indian railway system is the largest railway system in Asia and second largest in the world. The total length of railways is more than 30,000 kilometers. Railways were first introduced in India in 1853 between Bombay, Mumbai and Thane. It can carry thousands of people at the same time along with bulky materials. In older times, steam engines were used in railways, but now electric and diesel engines have replaced them to increase the speed of trains. Rajdhani Express and Shatabdi Express are some of the fastest trains of India as they run with the speed of 110 kilometers per hour. Kolkata and Delhi have modern railway systems called metro railways. Water transport. When river and sea routes are used for traveling and transportation, this system is called water transport. In some parts of our country, boats and steamers sail along big rivers and carry passengers and goods from one place to another. Big steamers are used in rivers like the Ganga for long-distance travel. Ships carry all types of goods from one part of the world to another. Water transport is slow but vital for carrying heavy and bulky goods over long distances at low cost. Air transport. The journey by air is called air transport. Aeroplanes, helicopters and gliders are used in this form of transport. Aeroplanes can take us to any part of the world. They fly very fast. We can reach even far-off places in a few hours. Aeroplanes and helicopters carry passengers and goods by air. Journey by air is very expensive. There are airports in all major Indian cities and towns. Air transport is very useful during times of natural calamities such as famine, floods and earthquakes, or when there is a war. Helicopters are very useful in these situations. They can land where aeroplanes cannot. Air transport provides relief by dropping off food packets, clothes and medicines. Animals for travel and transport. Let us read about some animals that are used to transport people and goods. Horses. In earlier times, messengers on horseback traveled long distances to deliver messages. After we learned to make carts, horses were used to pull it. Kings used horses to pull their chariots. No more. Animals that are used to carry loads are called pack animals or beasts of burden. A two-wheeled carriage drawn by a single horse is called a tonga, which is a common mode of transport in small towns of North India. A four-wheeled luxurious carriage drawn by two or more horses is called a buggy. For many years after independence, the President of India used to arrive in a buggy on the Republic Day. Elephants. Elephants are strong animals. In earlier times, kings used to travel on beautifully decorated elephants. They were also used in the battlefield. Nowadays, elephants are used to pull heavy logs or trunks of fallen trees. They are used in jungle safaris. Bullocks. A bullock cart is one of the oldest modes of transportation, drawn by a pair of bullocks. Bullock carts carry people as well as goods. Grains, vegetables and fruits are transported to town markets on bullock carts. Ponies and yaks. Ponies and yaks are used to carry people and goods in the mountains. Have you been to Vaishno Devi temple? There you will see children and elderly people riding on ponies to reach the temple located on a hilltop. Yaks are found on mountains in Ladakh. They are used to carry load. Camels. Carts drawn by camels are used to transport people and goods in deserts. Their spongy hooves helps them to move swiftly on the sand. No more. Animals like donkeys, mules, buffaloes and oxen are used to pull heavy loads. These animals are called beasts of burden. Let's recall. The ways or means by which people or goods are carried from one place to another are called means of transport. Means of transport are divided into three categories: land, air, and water transport. Land transport includes roadways and railways. Indian Railways system is the largest in Asia. Aeroplanes are the fastest means of transport. Water transport is vital for carrying heavy and bulky goods over long distances at low cost. Horses, elephants, bullocks, ponies, yaks and camels are some animals used for travel and transport.